everyone, it's Maree Kinder here, founder of Everyday Plump. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about all of my February favorites, all of the products that I have been loving last month. I cannot believe it is March already. But what I thought would be fun this month is to maybe talk about a few non-skincare related favorites. So I might talk about some shows or books that I've been loving recently, but the majority of them will be skincare, specifically K-beauty favorites. One quick thing I wanted to mention, I'm still very much getting over a bad cold, which is why I sound really like nasally and bunged up, but I'm also finding it a little bit like hard to talk without stopping to breathe a lot. So this video might be a little bit chop and changey, but hopefully we will get through it. So let's get stuck in. So the first product I'm going to talk about is the Everyday Plump Hydro Cream from 107. For those that have followed me for a while now, you'll know that I've been using 107 for a few years. I absolutely love their products, and actually we are going to be curating them for Beauty and Soul next month, so I'm super excited. But this cream has the most glorious texture. It's very similar to the House of Doa rice cream, so if you like that, you'll love this one. I would say that this one is a little bit more nourishing, so this one contains glycerol and panthenol, which are really moisturizing and nourishing ingredients for your skin. It also contains 7-year aged vinegar, which is what 107 is known for, which is full of good ferments and probiotics, which basically help to strengthen your skin barrier. I love that this is nourishing but still has a lightweight finish. It's going to give your skin that really nice glowy choc finish, but it doesn't feel sticky or heavier on the skin. But it is the perfect moisturizer for someone, if like me, you have skin that verges on the drier side. 107 also did a private clinical study as well, so I am just going to read the notes from that. So 100% demonstrated an increase in skin hydration over 12 hours with an average 66% increase in skin hydration, and also 100% demonstrated an improvement in skin barrier repair function over 24 hours with an average 76% improvement in skin barrier function repair. And this was conducted on a clinical study of 31 women aged between 21 and 63 years old. The next product I have is actually a body care product. This is from the brand Hygiene, who we met at the K-Beauty Expo in Seoul. This is their rice bran oil for body, so they also have a facial oil in the same range. If you don't know, Hygiene is a brand that's probably best known for their sprout range, but actually it's their rice range that I like better. Now, I usually suffer from quite dry skin during the winter time. I can also get eczema on my legs as well, but I've been using this pretty much every night. So when I shower on my damp skin, I'll apply the body oil, and it's just left my skin feeling super nourished, no dry patches, and it doesn't leave that kind of greasy feeling that I don't want to go to bed where I just feel like, you know, a slippery worm that's just covered in oil. But it's, yeah, just without that greasiness, but still deeply hydrating. It also contains chamomile and lavender, so it just has a very mildly natural scent, but it's, I don't know, to me it's very spa-like and calming, and a little goes a long way with the body oil, which is great, especially if you apply it onto damp skin. So I've been loving this at the moment. This is actually the second bottle I've used, and this one's running out, so I've definitely used it a lot during this month. So the next product I'm talking about is a makeup product. This is the Rom and Juicy Lasting Tint. So this is kind of a semi-gloss, transparent, buildable lip tint slash gloss, but it also contains fruit extract. So it's got papaya and grapefruit extract. I like the taste of it, not that you should be like tasting your lip tints or anything, but you know what I mean. It just like feels really nice and like sweet and fruity on the lips. But I love the fact that it's buildable and it really just lasts a long while. I absolutely love the finish. For those of you that watch Singles Inferno, so Songjia from season 1, this was her favorite product. She actually liked a different shade. The shade that I'm talking about today is Bear Grape. There's 4 different shades in this series, but I just find this Bear Grape shade really suitable for a lot of different skin types. I just think it's a really flattering, darker shade of pink, and I've been reaching for this one more than, say, the Pomelo shade, which is the one that Songjia is most famous for using, or also the Peeling Andu shades. But all shades are just kind of that nude your lip but better, but I just find this one just looks really nice and flattering on the lips, and I think a lot of people will suit this one. Okay, so the next product is a newly curated product from Access Y that we just launched on Beauty and Soul, and that is their LHA Peel and Fill Pore Balancing Cream. That is a mouthful. I feel like names of products are just getting really long these days. Anyways, LHA, for those that don't know, you've probably heard of AHAs, BHAs, maybe even PHAs, but LHA stand for lipohydroxy acids, and basically they are derived from BHAs, so for example salicylic acid, but they are more fat soluble, so they're going to penetrate the skin at a slower rate, and because of this they are more suited for sensitive skin types. So the typical benefits of acids are that they exfoliate and slough off dead skin cells, obviously revealing a clearer complexion. LHA is gentle enough as well that it can be used for acne prone skin without irritating it too much, because if you have acne I wouldn't recommend over exfoliating or using anything that is going to be too harsh. So for my dry skin type I really like LHA because I know that it's going to do the job of a chemical exfoliant, but it's not going to be too harsh and it's not going to damage my skin barrier. Why this is important: by removing your dead skin cells, then you have a clearer canvas. It means that all of your serums, your moisturizers, all of those amazing products that you are applying to your skin can seep into the skin better, but it also reduces the buildup of sweat, bacteria, dust that accumulates on your skin every day, and that can clog and widen your pores, which makes them more visible. So the next two products I'm going to talk about are the new vitamin C serums from Jumiso. So their original vitamin C serum, which is their all-day brightening and balancing serum, was very popular. A lot of people with sensitive to acne prone skin really loved that one, and I think it's a great one for beginners. But I think what Jumiso has now looked at is how can we strengthen the percentage of vitamin C and come out with some more, I guess, clinical beneficial serum. So they've recently launched two new serums. So this one is the Pure C 5.5 Glow Serum, and then they've also got the All Day Vitamin Firming Serum. And a lot of people have been asking me on Instagram the difference between these two. So the first serum I'm going to talk about is the All Day Vitamin Pure C 5.5 Glow Serum. This is in the darker bottle, and there is a reason for that, which I will go into in a moment. But the 5.5 stands for the percentage / concentration of vitamin C in this particular serum, which is 5.5%. Now, I just want to caveat here that not all vitamin C serums are created equally. Vitamin C is notoriously very difficult for cosmetic scientists to formulate with. It can oxidize easily in the presence of oxygen light. For those of you that have kept a vitamin C serum open on your dresser or by your window, you may notice that it has turned a rusty color, or, you know, around the pipette goes a little bit orange. And that basically means it's oxidized and you will lose the benefits of using that serum. Now, the reason why many people love to use vitamin C as a skincare ingredient is because it's got a whole host of benefits, but the main reasons are it is used as an anti-aging ingredient, but also to treat hyperpigmentation, to brighten the skin tone and reduce any acne scarring. So to combat this, many brands have formulated vitamin C serums using derivatives of vitamin C, but to truly get the benefits that I just mentioned, then you should be looking for a serum that contains ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C in its purest form, and that's what this one contains. And that's why it's in a darker bottle, because it helps to make sure that the formulation remains stable and it's not going to oxidize, because if it was in a clearer container and you left it by a windowsill, for example, then it could oxidize more rapidly. So this one also contains tocopherol and ferulic acid, which are both full of antioxidants and basically complement the ascorbic acid, which means it's going to help stabilize this formulation. I've not had any issues with this oxidizing, and I've been using it. It's been open. I've actually left it by my windowsill just to check, but yeah, it's got a very, I guess, a slightly more watery texture than a lot of vitamin C's you may be used to. But what I really like about this one, considering it does contain pure ascorbic acid, is it doesn't leave that slip on the skin that some vitamin C serums use. So I think that one is going to be really popular. And like I say, this one is probably preferable if you're looking for one that is higher concentration, that's going to help with any scarring, dark spots that you may have, or you just want a brighter complexion. However, my personal favorite of the two, which is kind of surprising because I thought I would prefer the one with ascorbic acid in, is this one, and this is their firming serum. So this one contains ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate and is a slightly more milkier texture, which I personally love compared to this one. So because it's using a derivative of vitamin C and not pure ascorbic acid, it is going to be best suited for those that have drier / more sensitive skin, but it has a more potent version or high concentration of vitamin C than say their original serum. But what I like about this one is it also contains bakuchiol or bakuchiol, however you want to say it, which is a plant-derived ingredient best known to have similar effects to that of retinol, so really good anti-aging benefits. So having the mixture of vitamin C and bakuchiol I just think is really innovative. Similar to this one, it also contains ferulic acid and also tocopherol, which are full of antioxidants and, like I said, help to stabilize the vitamin C. But yeah, I'm just surprised that I've wanting to grab this one more than this one, considering this one has the purer form of vitamin C. But I just really love the consistency of this one. It's more nourishing. I think for anyone like me that has slightly more drier skin, then you will really like this one. So those have been my skincare favorites, and I just thought I'd have a bit of a chat about some non-skincare things that I've been enjoying this month. So the first one is, I was really lucky that Isaac, who is the founder of Seoul, he was visiting France and made a day trip to London, and I was lucky enough to come and meet him for lunch, which was really nice. I've met him a few times in Korea, but this was his first time in London. And for those of you that know, I absolutely love the brand Seoul. I first discovered them at a K-Beauty Expo and just knew straight away that I really wanted to create them for Beauty and Soul. But he was very kind and bought me a huge, like, 2-pack gift of this Good Base, what is it, supplements, I guess. So it's Korean red ginseng with peach, but we also got the Korean red ginseng with pomegranate, which I think is maybe their more popular one. But I don't know if you've seen in K-dramas that whenever characters need a little pick-me-up, I mean, normally they go for a Copico sweet, which I just find is hilarious because my dad loves Copico. But they have these like little pouches and they just like sip it from here. So I've always been intrigued about what these are, and apparently it is Korean red ginseng, which is basically known for helping to boost circulation in the body, help with immunity, and overall good health. So I think you're meant to take one of these every day. So this one is the Korean red ginseng with peach, and I think I've tried one before and I just found the ginseng to be really bitter, but with the peach and the pomegranate, this one is really sweet and I've been really liking them. I don't know if they work. I mean, I've just recovered from a cold, so, but I wasn't really taking them back then, so I'm taking them now, so let's see if they help. But I don't know, it just feels good to be treating my insides and my body as well as my skincare. So yeah, I'm gonna take one of these every day for the next few months, so I'll let you know how I get on with those. So in terms of a show that I've been liking in February, so I thought it'd be fun to talk about every month a K-drama that I've been really enjoying. So Steve and I, we watch a lot of K-dramas, not as much as my dad. My dad actually watches more K-dramas than we do. But I think, you know, we have to talk about it. Physical 100, it was hugely popular. I could not believe that it was trending number like 5 or something on UK Netflix. And I just thought, so many people recommended me to watch it. So my friend recommended me, my Korean tutor said you have to watch it, and I just thought, oh, it's just a bunch of guys like in the buff doing these like obstacle courses, like I don't think that's for me. But obviously after episode 1 I was completely hooked, and what's been really funny, when I posted about it on Instagram, I had so many friends, like even school friends, going like, I'm watching it, it's amazing. So if you haven't watched Physical 100, I highly recommend watching it. You will absolutely binge all of the episodes. And what else am I watching? So we finished Singles Inferno season 2. I at first didn't think it was as good as season 1, but then like the last 3 episodes I was like, oh my god, there's so much drama, this is so much better than season 1. So I like as well that I feel like the cast of Singles Inferno 2 just seemed to gel more, and like I think even afterwards they all seem to be quite friendly with each other, more so than the first season. So yeah. let me know if you watch that as well. And then I think for next month, I mean, I pretty much know the drama I'm going to be speaking about next month because we binged The Glory season 1 in literally a weekend, and it is now, what's the date? The 4th of March, and I think on the 10th of March season 2 of The Glory is going to come out, so I basically think we're going to be binging that again. But yeah, let me know if you're watching The Glory. I love discussing K-dramas with people, so if you also love K-dramas, let me know in the comments or ping me a message on Instagram, because I just like talking about, yeah, what everyone's watching and theories. Another drama that keeps getting recommended to me is Crash Course Romance or something. It keeps getting recommended on Netflix, and then so many people have said you have to watch it, you'll really enjoy it. So maybe I will add that one to my March watch list. But yeah, I think that sums up all of my favorites for February. Let me know if any of them have been your favorites or if any are on your wish list, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.